Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. The book I'm going to read to you this week is called The Beauty Contest at the Zoo. It's by Kevin Price and Vicky Fieldhouse, and it's one of our favourite books at home, so I hope you enjoy it. I try not to make any mistakes, but probably will, so bear with me. The animals gathered one morning at the zoo. "We're bored," they were saying. "There's nothing to do. We need to find something to pass the time away before the zoo opens for business today." Bertie, the keeper, came over to see, with his 8-year-old daughter whose name was Maisie. They were trying to think of a game they could play. When Maisie jumped up, she had something to say. "A beauty contest now, that will be fun. And I'll give you a prize if I think that you've won." "A tremendous idea," the lion said, with a smile, a wink, and a nod of his head. "I'm sure to win with my beautiful mane. All you other animals just look so plain." "Not so fast, Lion," Giraffe said. "By heck, you just can't compete with my lovely long neck," said Hyena. "That's nothing, you silly Giraffe. Your neck is just tiny compared to my laugh." The ostrich shrieked, "Look at my gorgeous eyes. If I didn't win, it would be a surprise." "Oh, please," scoffed Hyena. "That's dopey and dumb. All we usually see of you is your bum." He rolled on the ground and he started to laugh. Started to giggle. Ostrich buried her head and her tail gave a wiggle. The leopard said, "Well, there's no hope for you lot. I'm going to win as I'm covered in spots. For having some spots makes an animal thrive, and I've got at least 1,505. "I agree," said the cheetah. "I have to concur. An animal must have some spots on its fur. But listen to this, and you need to take heed. I'm always the winner because of my speed." The crocodile snarled. "I'll win out of sight. Nothing compares to my crocodile bite. You can keep your warm blood, your fur, and your claws. All crocodiles need to succeed is their jaws." Gorilla said, "I'm sure that I'll be the best. Just look at the way I can beat on my chest." "There's only one ape that can win," said the chimp. "Against me, Gorilla. You're just a big wimp. I climb the tall trees without breaking a sweat, and my body is as agile as a body can get." "That's true," laughed the monkey. "But I'm agile too, and I'm certain to finish in front of you. I'll tell you my secret, but you might feel peaky. This monkey will win because he's so cheeky." "When I win," said Skunk, "I'll be tickled pink, for who can resist my incredible sting?" Said Rhino, "Well, you'll wish you'd never been born when I win the prize on account of my horn." Then all at once came a trumpeting sound that crashed and echoed for miles around. "Listen here," boomed the elephant. "You all think you're great, but when it comes to good looks, I'm the real heavyweight." "Ho, ho, ho, ho," roared the hippo. "I'll show you no quarter when I haul myself up and climb out of the water. True beauty comes from when you're heavy and fat, and that's why I'll win. So there, that's that." "No chance," said the zebra, "and let's hear no gripe. The most beautiful creatures are covered in stripes." That's right, growled the tiger, but it's my firm belief that as well as your stripes, you need razor-sharp teeth. Don't be silly, said Camel. Don't be such a hump. Your teeth aren't a patch on my wonderful hump. I'll win, squawked the parrot. I needn't be coy. When people see me, they shout, "Who's a pretty boy?" Oh, yes, hissed the snake. Well, I'm sure that I'll win. When I don't look my best, I can just shed my skin. A new me has emerged, looking shiny and bright, and I'll win this contest. I'll win it outright. We've come to the end, Bertie said with a smile. I'm going to be opening the gates in a while. Now, Maisie, which one do you think should win? Bertie said as he started to let people in. Maisie thought for a moment and then shook her head, and a smile crossed her lips as she quietly said, There can't be a winner, Dad. How could there be? All of the animals are beautiful to me. I think that I'll give them a super surprise and make sure they all get a fabulous prize. So Maisie and Bertie support the World Land Trust. And here's a little bit more about the World Land Trust. And it reads, help us to save animals in the wild. Animals in zoos are assured a good home, but what of the ones who are distant roam? They live in the wild and face problem galore. Their forests are taken, and then what is more, they get into trouble for eating the crops of poor people who haven't got any shops. Elephants in India, and fierce tigers too, need food to eat, just like the ones in the zoo. World Land Trust buys land and then sets it aside so they can roam freely and don't have to hide. Reserves are protected by park guards and rangers to make sure they're sheltered from all sorts of dangers. Sir David Attenborough supports our trust. He thinks it's important and feels that we must save lands for the animals while there's still time. To lose them would be a most terrible crime. While Bertie keeps animals safe in the zoo, the future of wild ones rests with me and you. And this was written by Viv Burton, who works for the World Land Trust. Hope you've enjoyed our story, and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye bye, have a lovely week. Bye, you one.